lot of running when he's walking the sheep. I'll show you another one of the dogs now that just works with eye power, stares at the sheep. And they work a lot tidier. And if the sheep stop, the dog lies down and takes pressure off them, which is a lot more relaxing for the sheep. Roy gets the job done very quickly. Oh, we have to give the sheep a little break now because they're a bit out of wind. He moves them very fast. So we do a little bit of talking about the sheep while we're giving them a break. But we have here what we call the Connemara Blackface sheep. They're very hardy, very tough animal. They live on the mountain all year round. I'm only taking them off the mountain 5 times in the year. In July, we shear the sheep. We strip the wool. The colours you see on the sheep, every farmer has his own combination of colours. There's an identification mark. So when I go to the mountain, I don't mind all the red and blue on the shoulder. Somebody else might have a red here, somebody else might have a blue here. It depends on where on the body of the sheep the mark is. So we shear them, mark them, and we dose them as well. They get a fluke dose and a mineral dose called cobalt. Because the sheep, it's like taking iron and a vitamin yourself. If they haven't enough cobalt in their system, they won't thrive. So we dose them with cobalt every time we handle them. We give them a fluke dose. What fluke is, when sheep are grazing, they pick up a certain type of snail's egg in the grass, and this part of that snail's life cycle is to get into their digestive system, into their bloodstream, and they develop in the liver as a larva or as a worm, and will obviously kill the sheep if they have too much fluke. So we have to dose them for fluke. So they get a fluke dose, cobalt dose, marked, stored, and back out to the mountain. The next time they're coming off the mountain is in October. This is when we dip the sheep. You have like a big tank in the ground, like a bath. Nice shampoo and conditioner, swim them through it, just to treat them for any ticks, lice, any skin disorders. It also gives them a bit of weather protection for the winter. So they're back out to the mountain. The next time I take them off the mountain is mid-November. It's the mating season. This is when the rams go with the ewes, around mid-November. About 6 weeks, well, I keep my about 60 ewes, 70 ewes to each ram for about 6 weeks, which is 2 cycles for the ewes. They're back out to the mountain again at Christmas time. The next time they're off the mountain is in February. It's after the winter. We check their condition. If there's any little bit thin, a little bit weak, you have to take extra care of them. In general, the bulk of the flock go back on the mountain. So when they're coming off the mountain again is in April. They're having their lambs in mid-April. So I gather them the first week of April. I'll keep mine in. I only have a flock of 200 sheep. It's not a big flock for a hill farmer. So I may have to take extra care of them. So when they're lambing, I'll check on them twice a day. And when the lambs are, they lamb in about 3 or 4 weeks. When the lambs are about 2 weeks old, they're back out on the mountain again. So that's generally what's the life cycle of the sheep on the mountains for the year. So these dogs are really only doing the hard work of collecting the whole mountain 5 times a year. They love to do it every day because the dogs live to work. I did right. And the sheep, we shear the sheep, and people say they will keep the sheep for the wool. We definitely don't keep them for the wool nowadays. I'm selling the wool at a loss. I got last year 60 cents a kilo for my wool. Off one sheep I get 0.5, 0.6 kilos to 1.5, 1.6 I suppose, of a bigger sheep. So you're talking less than €1 worth of wool last year. It's down to 25 cents a kilo this year, so it'll be around 30, 40 cents worth of wool of a sheep. If I have to pay somebody to shear this sheep, I'd have to pay them €1.50 to €2. It's costing me money to get the wool off them. We sell the male lambs for meat at about 7 or 8 months, and we keep the female lambs to replace the older ewes. So that's why we're probably getting a little bit of money. We don't make a lot of the sheep. My wife works because you won't make a living on a hill farm. We're very dependent on subsidies at the moment, and it just supplements whatever other income you're coming in. I'm actually making more probably on my sheep now than I am on the sheep. One dog having puppies is making as much as 50 sheep having lambs on the hill for me. So we'll have to kind of increase the dogs and produce the sheep.